Welcome to another ad2action update. My name is Aaron Warner, and today we'll be discussing how you can publish your landing page in multiple languages using an incredible tool located in your ad2action back office. As the internet is expanding into homes around the world and business models turn to localized marketing, the need to support multiple languages is very obvious, so we rolled up our sleeves and went to work developing out a new feature that will allow you to publish your landing page in the language of your choice. Now, when you create a new landing page campaign in ad2action, you'll be presented with the option to select which type of language you want to appear on that landing page. In this example here, you can see we have English and Spanish. At the current time, we offer both English and Spanish, and in the near future, we'll be releasing additional options to select from. In this example that I'm going to take you through today, we will select Spanish, and then the type of page we're going to do is a lead generation page. I'll go ahead and hit save and continue. Now, for the most part, nothing will be out of place, or it'll all operate the same way, the system, except for there's a couple of things I want to point out to you that you need to be aware of. The first one is when you click on the add question link here, if you want to add additional questions in the language, let's say Spanish, you would write your questions in here. Now, some of you may be looking at this going, well, I've never seen this before. This is actually a new feature of ad2action that allows you to customize the lead form or the questions that appear on the landing page that someone must fill out to go to the thank you page. And so in this case here, you can specify additional questions in Spanish or whatever language you're going to be putting in the system. And you can also select first name, last name, emails, and all the previous data that you had before. I'm going to go ahead and hit save and continue. The rest of it is, the rest of the questions on this page is still the same as before. Now, to show you a sample of this, I've chosen to use a Tahitian Noni template, and because it's one thing you're going to find out is some of these templates are designed to where they work very good with multiple languages, and other ones may have images that need to be renamed or have text on images that we'll need to work through, and we're trying to get to those as quick as we can. We have thousands of templates to go through, so it takes a little bit longer than we'd like, but I'll show you an example on a Tahitian Noni template. This one has been completed, so you'll see how the end result's going to look. You simply select the template, hit save and continue. Nothing really different from the previous process. But on this page here, this is where you'll go in and you will click on edit your page content, and this is really where you're going to see the biggest significant changes in the process. Instead of the page opening up in English, it has it opens up with all the text in Spanish. So you'll see where it says request information, submit now. This is where your call to action goes. You have an area down here for your introductory paragraph, powerful introduction, your paragraph of text. You've got features and benefits down here, and it comes pre-built in Spanish. It doesn't do a translation of your content. It just basically gives you the areas to add Spanish into it. Now, the editor supports special characters that are within the Spanish language, and as we add additional languages, we will modify the editor in the center here to support those as well. Now, a couple things to keep note of here is you'll notice on this template particularly, even the small content text here, the stuff that says that they need to agree to the terms and conditions and privacy policy, all of that has been translated. And the button itself, you can change the name that appears on the button, which is real nice because you may not want submit now. You may want something that says request information or click here or some other terminology, so you have the ability to modify that. So pretty much it's all in Spanish. It's ready to go. You can save it and preview it. I'll just go ahead and click preview, and you'll be able to see the end result of the template, all done up in an additional language, which I think is pretty neat when you think about some of the possibilities that you can do when you start tapping into other markets that support multiple languages. I know there's a lot of businesses out there that cater to their client base being Spanish or of some other language. So this ought to be a big addition to your marketing efforts. Now, a couple of things I want to make note of here. so that you fully understand this. You have your page published now in Spanish. One thing that you can do is also publish out all your autoresponders in Spanish. So you'd go through and you'd create them the same way you did before. Instead, you just put Spanish text. That way when somebody fills out this form here and they hit submit, then the autoresponder that they get via email will go to them and it will be in Spanish. So you could literally run a complete Spanish campaign right next to your English campaign and have two campaigns in your system, and have them both function exactly the same. So some neat stuff there that you can do. One of the things that you'll notice on this template, it still says first name, last name, phone, and email. This is being modified as we speak, so very soon it'll have these will be translated into Spanish. Now, for now, you can turn these fields off and just recreate the fields in Spanish using the area I showed you previously with the little plus symbol. So underneath the edit, underneath the details tab. Lost it there. But anyhow, I wanted to show you this and let you guys experience the possibilities and think about that, being able to publish your pages out in Spanish and in other languages in the near future. If you picture this, having your pages out there, having even a video created in Spanish, taking in a lead and be able to work that is going to be, I think, a huge benefit. Now, a couple of other things I want to point out to you. We are interested in your feedback in terms of what languages you would be interested in seeing on the ad2action platform. Right now, one of the biggest requests we've had is for the Spanish, but if there's other languages you'd like to see in here next, take some time and contact our support department and just let them know what language you're interested in seeing in here. And if you speak that language and could even participate in helping us do a little bit of translation work, it will speed up the idea of having that language in the system. So a couple of little things there to keep in mind as you go through this. Interested in all your feedback. Now, speaking of feedback, I wanted to point out we do have a feedback button here on the system. This opens up a module on our website where you can submit your ideas, and we receive those ideas and we act upon them and make the system better based upon them. Now, not all ideas get submitted and actually go through the process of ending up in the system, but several of them do. In this example, and I'll have to zoom in on this so you can see it, we've had over 81 ideas submitted by our members, and 81 of them have been completed. Now that means this is everything from make it automatic when you log in to try to upload file, captchas, make possible custom message to email contact invites, allow custom picture and template banners. There's all kinds of them in here. Being able to copy and duplicate templates, and these are all ideas that's coming from you guys out in the field, and it's being fed to us through this interface here. And the way that it works is you simply make your suggestion in this area. And if nobody else has suggested it, you just create new idea and it will add that suggestion. Once your suggestion has been put into the system, people have the option to vote on it. And what you'll see is if I click on the top here, you'll see the most voted on items. And it allows you to participate in really the development of ad2action, where it's going in the future. You can use this area to post in some suggestions, and it allows us to see them, and it allows the other members to vote on it. And who knows, some of your ideas might make it up to the top of the list and be available in the system sooner than later. But I wanted you to see this area to know that your feedback is important, as always. And we are just so excited to have everybody that's watching this video on board with us and helping to make this product an incredible product for people to use out there and to help grow their businesses and so forth and so on. So just a couple of things to think of: feedback form, submit it in, and then the awesome new ability to add Spanish to your templates. And right now it says Spanish, and we'll, like I mentioned, we'll be including more languages as we receive the request to do so. So post away, leave your feedback, call our support department, let us know what you'd like to see in the system, and we will act upon that as quickly as we can. Appreciate it. Thank you for taking the time for this update today.